Students, welcome again. Today we will revise our civic social science lesson 1 diversity. Okay, so watch this video till the end to cover the important point of this chapter, diversity. As students, you know that we have completed this chapter in previous videos. So today we will take only some important points from this chapter. So you all know that our national anthem is very beautiful, and how you know that how we used to sing it in our school assembly hall, but now because of lockdown and this opportunity, now we don't have this opportunity. So this is our national anthem, that is जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे. This is our national anthem. And what is the meaning of this, and what this say about the diversity of India? Okay, so the national anthem and its meaning, translation of the national anthem, if we will see this meaning, to the art, the ruler of the minds of the all people, dispenser of Indian destiny. Thus name roses the heart of the Punjab, Sindh, Gujarat and Maratha. Means उसमें सारे states के names वो include हो रखे हैं. That you can see that the Punjab, Sindh, Gujarat and Maratha of the Dravida and Odisha and Bengala. It echoes in the hill of the Vindhya and Himalayas, mingles in the music of Yamuna and Ganga, the rivers of India, and is chanted by the waves of Indian Sea. They praise for the thy blessings and sing they praise. The saving of all people wait in the hand, to dispenser of India's destiny, victory, victory, victory to thee. Okay, so this is the meaning of this national anthem, and in this national anthem, in our national anthem, you can see that it is always talking about the unity and the different people who are the citizen of our country, about them, and how the unity in our national anthem show the unity, that is our destiny. Okay, so student, note, you can see that Jangana Mana was translated by Guru Ravindranath Tagore from Bengali to this is the translation of Bengali to English. Okay, so now in this chapter, students, as our national anthem, also we always sing this, we always used to sing this in school, and what it say about the Indian diversity. Okay, India is a different country from all other countries, and if you will see that here we used to speak and we used to follow lots of kinds of languages, religions and culture. That's why it is very diverse, but still we are together. So now we will take the important point of this chapter. First is understanding diversity. What is the meaning of diversity? Diversity is more than just tolerating differences. It is respecting, appreciating and understanding the varying characteristic of individuals. Diversity means variety of something. Variety means lots of kinds of variety. Same it is in India, that lots of kinds of people are living here, and they are the citizens of India, and they are speaking lots of kinds of languages. Their culture is different, means there is lots of variety of people here, but still they are together. We are tolerating the differences, and even we are appreciating it and understanding the varying characteristics of individual. That is diversity. Okay, that is the diversity of India. And what are the aspect of diversity means क्या क्या चीज़ें हो सकती है diversity में include. So some aspects are ages के according, some are children, some are small babies according to ages, some are young, some are old. So this is ages, race, gender, ethnicity, sexual orientation, physical attributes. Means people can be different in different people can be different in various ways, and this diversity you can understand by your classroom. Diversity in classroom, how diversity is there in classroom. It means the group of children are different, है ना, and the individual difference, all students are different from each others, exceptional students, and this is the diversity of your classroom. Means all students are different from each other. Okay, means their working style, their language, their the way they are looking, but still you all used to sit in same class and you respect each other. That is the diversity. Okay, but the variety of your classroom, the variety of students in your classroom, but still we all are respecting it. That is the diversity. Okay, so including this, the religion and diversity is also one of them here in India. There are lots of kinds of religions are in India. Here you can see that lots of kinds of religions. Major 8 religions are there in world, and all are present there in India, but still we all are living together. Okay, still are living together and respecting each other. Okay, we are celebrating Eid, Holi, Diwali, Christmas, all festivals, all from including from the all religions we are celebrating happily. Okay, so India में diversity कैसी, how is Indian diversity? So Indian diversity, India is also called Bharata, यानी कि भारतवर्षा और जम्बू द्वीपा, and it is 7th largest by its geographical area, and हमारी कंट्री जो है वो 7th largest कंट्री है अपने geographical एरिया में in the world. And what is its area? It is 3,28,07,263 square kilometer. That is our land area. That is 3,28,07,263 square kilometer, and it is the second largest country in the world in exceeding of 121 crore population, and it is situated in northern hemisphere of the globe. You all know that what is the where our country is situated. There are 30 state and 7 union territory. New Delhi is the capital, and India is the having the 5,000 years old cultural traditional society is highly rich. Okay, 5,000 years old cultural society जो कि बहुत ही rich है. This point is showing that there are 30 states, but this is not the right point. There are 29 states and 7 union territories in India. Okay, so there are 29 states. So cultural diversity, what is the cultural diversity in India? The cultural diversity is other source of diversity in India. It is the home of vast variety of difference such as caste, tribes, communities, religious, language, customs and living styles. India is called as ethnological museum. Means there are lots of kinds of cultural and cultural diversity and regional diversity here. That's why it is called ethnological museum. The diversity of India. The diversity of India. India is truly a complex nation. That's why it is often referred to as a subcontinent, and the diversity of India has opposed tremendous integrations problems since its formation, yet in the very diversity that her population finds enormous pride and joy. Okay, because of its diversity there are lots of kinds of problems we are facing, but still we are also enjoying this diversity. And the following is an introduction of the diversity of India in terms of geographic, regional, races, food and living habits of our people. Means people here are following different kinds of geographical background. Means you can see that different kinds of geography. Means the geography of Rajasthan is totally different from the geography of Shimla, That's why geographical difference, religions, lots of kinds of religions are there, races, lots of kinds of peoples are living there. We are the food we like and we used to eat are different from state to state, and the living habits of our people is also totally different from each other. So, importance of unity in diversity. What is the importance of unity in diversity? If we will live you will live with unity, and then it will improve the performance, quality of work, and productivity and lifestyle. Okay, so communication effective even in bad situations and keep people away from social problems. Okay, if we will live together, then it will keeps away problems from our society and help to manage conflict easily, improve healthy human relations, and protect equal human rights for all. Okay, that's why the diversity is very important important in India. So if I ask you how do we explain diversity, so you will see a little more than 200 years ago, or long before the trains, airplane, bus or car become a part of our lives, people travel from one part of the world to another in ship or horses. Means people used to travel from a long time, and often they went in search of new lands or new places to settle in, or for people to trade with. And because it took so long to travel, once they go to a place, people stayed there often for a long time, and many other left their homes because there are famines and drought and they could not get enough to eat. And some went in search of work while others left because there was a war. So sometime as they began to make their homes in new places, people began to change a little, and at other time they managed to do things in the old ways. So their language, food, music, religion became a mix, because they used to travel from one place to another place, and when they become a resident of a new place, they share their language, their religions with them. And out of this intermixing of culture came something new and different. The history of many places shows us how many different cultural influences have helped to shape life and culture there. Thus, regions become very diverse because of their unique histories. Similarly, diversity also comes about when people adapt their lives to the geographical area in which they live. For example, living near the sea is quite different from living in a mountains area. Okay, so not only do people have different clothing and eating habits, but even the kinds of work they do are totally different. In cities, it is often easy to forget how closely people live are tied. You know that the lifestyle of people are also different. We have already covered this point in the previous videos. Okay, so one another important topic of this chapter is unity in diversity. India's diversity has always been recognized as a source of its strength. Okay, India has a very vast range of diversity, but still it is recognized as the source of its strengths. And women and men from different cultural, religious and regional background came together to oppose them. India's freedom movement had thousands of people of different background in it. They worked together to decide joint action, and they went to jail together, and they found different way to oppose the British. And interestingly, the British thought they could divide Indians because they were so different. Means because if British thought that they can divide Indians and they can rule here because of their difference, and then continue to rule them. But the people show how they could be different and yet be united in their battle against the British. There is a poem here in your book also. You have to read this book. Okay. This song was sung after the Jallianwala Bagh massacre in Amritsar, in which the British general opened fire on a large group of unarmed peaceful people, killing many and wounding even more men and women. Okay, you know that what is we have discussed this Jallianwala Bagh massacres also before the independence. Okay, and men and women, Hindus, Sikhs and Muslim, rich and poor, had gathered to protect against the British, and thus song was composed and sung by honor to memory of those people. Okay, so in this book, there's a book of Jawaharlal Nehru, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. So this song and symbol that emerged during the freedom struggle sever a consist remembers of our country's rich tradition or respect for diversity. Do you know the story of India's flag? It was used as a symbol of protest against the British by people everywhere. And in his book The Discovery of India, Jawaharlal Nehru says something imposed from the question, but rather it was something deeper and within its fold. And the widest tolerance of belief and custom was practiced, and every variety acknowledged and even encouraged. It was Nehru who coined the phrase unity in diversity to describe the country. Means there's a phrase for our country, that unity in diversity, and Jawaharlal Nehru make this phrase, and he coined this phrase, that unity in diversity.